Hey guys, welcome to another tutorial that I will be doing right now. Okay, so the thing that I'll be teaching you right now is expressions because apparently a lot of people keep noticing that my expressions are spot on and everything and I don't really understand it, but I will still teach you what I know. I don't really know what to teach you because it's just expressions. But anyway, let's start right now. Okay, a short message for my Filipino viewers. Magtatagalog ako ng konti, kaya if ever na wala kayong ginagawa sa buhay nyo, please maglagay po kayo ng translations sa subtitle. Thank you po. I-on ko po yung editing para may magawa po kayo sa buhay nyo. Kasi gano'n naman po talaga tayo. Wala naman tayong ginagawa sa buhay natin. Like and subscribe pag hindi nyo tinutulungan nanay nyo sa bahay, di ba? What na daw? Alright, okay, so let's dive right in here. I'm sorry. I just don't want you guys to be out of place when I say some Tagalog words. That would suck. Okay, so rule number 1, what I've learned when I was an animation student is that you need to exaggerate things. Although that was implied for animation, it also implies to your drawings. Where's the pencil? Now, for example, give me an expression. Thank you. Okay, so let's try happy. So what do you think of when someone is happy? You smile, right? This is gonna take long. Hang on. Yep. How do you... Yeah, that's how... that's how they smile. But if you want to Frig, what the... what's wrong with his eyes? I'm kind of OC. There we go. Okay, so... this is what a normal smile looks like. But if you want to over-exaggerate, or how I do it, I was actually going to do a face cam for a webcam, a face cam for this, but I'm kind of lazy. That's why I'm making you guys do the subtitles. Okay, so what you need to do is do the expression. Use a mirror or whatever, or just, you know your face. You don't need a mirror or whatever, but if you need it, then use it. Okay. So when you smile, your eyes smile too, so that's why there's something like this there, to make it more realistic. I mean, it's not realistic, but it's more accurate, okay? So, tip number 1, if you are ever going to do accurate expressions, just do the own expressions yourself first before drawing it, or imagine it. So, when you do the smile, you have 2 ends of your mouth, okay? So you need to draw them so it looks more realistic. See, one here, not there, too far, one here, and then you just connect it. So it looks a lot real, a lot more real. There we go. See, isn't that, yay. It just adds more details to it. Okay, so the other thing that a lot of people notice to my expressions is when someone is crying, which is, I think, everything. Okay, so what I do when someone is crying, I don't know how other people do it, but it's just there. It's a tear, sadness. It's always wide-eyed. I don't know. That's what I see. I don't really watch YouTube. There. Oh, crying. I'm sorry. There we go. Where do I start? I don't know where to start. Okay? Sige, wait lang. If you ever want to do an accurate expression of someone crying, if you want to do an accurate crying face, just imagine yourself crying and you're restraining your crying, okay? Because if you let it all out, it looks dumb. It looks mainstream, okay? Don't make an expression where they're letting it all out. Dapat nagpipigil, okay? Ganong klaseng expression yung dapat mong habulin. Okay, so when you're trying to control your crying, I don't know what to call this, but you do this thing, like you squint. And when you squint, there's gonna be the lower eyelid. So you're gonna put this here. It's kind of like a little detail to emphasize that you're stressed. How do I say this in English? Translators, translate this for me. yung sa baba na to, this actually kind of represents yung parang, oh my gosh, konyo. Para siyang yung nahihirapan ka. Kasi nga, nahihirapan ka magpigil ng pag-iyak mo. Yun. Kailangan ng ganitong detail. So, there we go. And then the eyebrows, you just don't... The eyebrows is the highlight. This helps you express a lot more things. So you don't just do this or this or this or... just kidding, SpongeBob reference. You need to connect it to the eyes, okay? No, not like this. They need to stick together. See that? And it looks, yeah, and you need to put lines to make it more detailed and not a bit flat. Okay, you get it? You get it? Yay. Whoop. I should really be drawing accurate stuff, but anyway. You can also try doing what you see in old animes where the eyebrows literally blocks the eye. Like this one. I don't know how to explain this accurately, but I'm gonna show you so you can understand it. Like this. Like they block it. They go over the edge or the top of the eyes. So it has more depth. See, that looks a lot more... This looks more okay than this one. Has more emotion. Now for the mouth, when you want to stop crying, it's either you bite your tongue or you bite your lip. But lip biting looks stupid, so you should bite your tongue. That is not what I'm supposed to say, but this is how you bite your lip or something. Like you're trying to close your mouth, because when you bite your tongue, when you're stopping yourself from crying, you don't open your mouth. That looks stupid. I keep saying that word, I'm sorry. Yep, like this. Or you can make it look like, yeah. I don't know how to, yeah. This is such a great tutorial. Next emotion is anger, probably. Now, what I've learned while binge watching Ranma Half is this is how angry looks like. How they're, yeah, like this. And probably other old animes too, but yeah. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna sing that. Okay. Where's the smiley? Yep, they look like this. Old animes. Now, if you want to make a character that looks really angry, like you could feel the anger through your bones, and not just, you know, generic angry that you don't even feel that he's angry, you just know it, you're gonna do this again, the eyelid half. I don't know what to call it, but you get it. You've been watching this video up until now, you know what I mean. So, if someone is angry, you need to draw that character like they're stopping themselves from rage quitting or whatever. So, again, the half closed, the squinting. Yes, I got it. I said that earlier, but I forgot. But yeah, it's gonna squint. And yeah, the eye bag thing. And let's just do the generic fairy tale thing where they look up when they're angry. Yeah. Okay, so the eyebrows, the thicker the eyebrows, the better the expression it makes. So, check this. Yep, looks angry, right? Or if you're... Yeah. Basta thick eyebrows makes more obvious expressions. But if you want to make a more obvious angry face, go just cut... You see this eye that I made? You can cut it on top, like that. And that's where the eyebrow goes in. So it looks... para siyang sobrang magkadikit na yung kilay. Ganon. I'm speaking in Tagalog because I don't really know how to accurately say it, although there is translations in English, but it doesn't translate the same. Yep, like this. You know, you can just use what I'm doing as reference because I can't really teach you every expression. Yep. Or squint a lot, like this. There is no limit to how much your character can squint, okay? That squinting is helpful. That is an important detail. This looks like he's actually angry, or he's stopping himself from being angry. And the mouth, I could give a few examples. He could do this, like biting his, gritting his teeth. Or, yeah, that looks adorable actually. Or you're screaming. Oh, one more tip when you're making a mouth. Don't just make a circle. That's stupid. That's not stupid. That's just generic. That's normal. That's simple, okay? That's the right word, simple. I'm sorry. Wag kayo ma-offend, okay? Chill lang, chill. Sorry. Tao lang. Tao lang po ako, okay? Okay. When you're making a mouth, just make it two sides, okay? Like one arc here and one arc here. That's the mouth. It gives more dynamic to the mouth, okay? I'm gonna fix this angry. There we go. See? It looks better. At least it looks more appealing At least it looks more okay than just the oval mouth. See? See that? Do I need to make... What other expressions are there? Oh, if they're surprised, it's easy. Being a surprised look is, you think that it's just wide eyes, eyebrows up, and stuff. But you can also exaggerate that kind of expression, as I've learned through experience. Most shocked expressions look like this, or the idea of it. But you can also exaggerate that by widening it more. Widening the eyes more. There we go. Like small pupils. Yeah, see that? That looks more shocked. And you can put detail here. You know the squinting? Remember the squinting that we just talked about a few minutes ago? You put it here. Because it looks like they're stressed. And whatever eyebrows you put in these kinds of eyes, it'll still give the same impact that it's shocked, okay? If you put it here, it looks like it's shocked. Here, it still looks like it's shocked because it's wide-eyed, duh. And yeah, whatever kind of expression you want. There is no problem in over-exaggerating things. The more exaggerated the expression is, the better. But like, just don't over-exaggerate it, okay? Okay, let's try over-exaggerating an expression. I've never tried that before, but let's try it. Let's try over-exaggerating an expression. Well, let's just try it let's try the happy. Let's try over-exaggerating the happy. Example, you remembered my tip of squinting the eyes when you're happy. The eyes are smiling. But what if you over-exaggerate it? I know I said that there's no limit when you over-exaggerate things, but if you over-exaggerate an expression, it gives a different message, okay? For example, this happy thing, this happy expression, if you squint it too much, it looks creepy. I don't think I have to explain it. It's self-explanatory. See? It looks creepy. Whatever vibe you want. See, it's the same smile. Okay, I'll try the same smile and tell me that it doesn't look creepy. See? See? Yes. Haha. Okay. See? It looks creepy. It looks weird. It's not natural. I mean, it looks crazy. If you're giving off a crazy vibe, then over-exaggerated stuff is better. And one tip that I always use when I'm drawing crying people. You can mix half of this wide-eyed and half of the squinting, which makes it look more painful, okay? I don't know why I do that. I don't cry a lot. Let's not talk about that. Okay, so for example, the other one, context, the character is shocked. That's enough context for that. So if the character is shocked and is crying, and is stopping himself from crying, which is one thing to remember when you're drawing something, is that they're stopping themselves. If it's a negative emotion, they're stopping themselves from doing it, from crying or getting angry or whatever. So this is how I make it look sad. Now, let's not do those eyebrows. Let's do a let's do a different eyebrow. This is what I normally do when someone is crying. So whenever you're watching a sad movie, whenever you're watching a sad show, just cry. Violet Evergarden is a recommended anime if you want to test out crying emotions. I mean, not the show itself, but when you're crying, you need to remember your face, okay? That is how you mix them together, and it looks a little more painful. Okay, so I think that's it. If you have any more questions about expressions or anything else that I do, just comment down below and I'll make a tutorial of it. Okay, so I hope this tutorial really helped you. I'm not really sure if it will, but I hope it will. Show me the expressions. Send some links of your animatics or your drawings or whatever. I would love to see it. So yeah, if you learned something new today, like and subscribe there below or share this video to other people who want to learn expressions. God bless. So yeah.